Hello, this is State Senator Glenn Gruenhagen coming to you from St. Paul with a critical update. I'm sure many of you are aware of the billions of dollars of fraud that is happening at the state of Minnesota. Now, over 450 DHS, Department of Human Services employees have come forward and accused Governor Walz of, number one, being notified of this fraud, number two, doing nothing, and actually persecuting or imposing negative consequences on the employees who've gone forward to report this. I want to thank federal investigators for bringing this up. For some reason, the media in the state of Minnesota has done little to expose this. And now we have the federal feds involved, and they're actually exposing the amount of fraud. It's billions of dollars, not just millions. The other thing, just heard a news report that the federal government is going to freeze up to $30 million of transportation funding if the Walz administration does not withdraw illegals' driver's license that were issued under the state of Minnesota and passed by Democrats. So again, the Walz administration laws, in defiance of federal law, is actually going to cost Minnesota, has the potential to cost Minnesota millions of dollars, not only in this area of transportation, but under the Green New Scam, again, teaching children the transgender ideology down to the elementary level and a host of others. We get $22.9 billion a year from the federal government here to the state of Minnesota. And Governor Walz, along with Keith Ellison and a number of other agency heads, are endangering that by not complying with federal law and presidential executive orders. And they don't care. And then they file lawsuits costing Minnesota taxpayers millions of dollars. So please, please pay attention. Contact your legislator, whether Democrat or Republican. We need to change this and bring accountability to the state of Minnesota. And Governor Walz needs to be held accountable. You know, any CEO of any major corporation who even had 5% of this fraud in their corporation, they would resign and probably be put in prison for a number of years. And here yet Governor Walz, what does he do? Rather than accepting responsibility, he says, well, we put people in jail. He didn't put people in jail. It was the feds that did. Again, it seems like he just continually exaggerates, lies, and is deceitful in his comments. Please, please, let's hold Governor Walz and the Democrats accountable for what they've actually done. Thank you, God bless you, and let's make Minnesota great again.